Hey Clemson, my name's Jamie Moore. I am currently a sophomore here at Clemson. My new student dialogue, I went to Mental Health in College, Awareness and Stigma. The group focused on an understanding and significant stigma continuing among college students regarding mental health. The dialogue aims to equip students with tools and language to better connect and appreciate students all along the mental health connections. We were students encouraged to explore our own values as well as listen to and learn from our fellow peers that had also attended the new student dialogue with us. In our new student dialogue, we did cover all of the description that we were supposed to within our meeting. I chose this topic because I am a psychology major. I'm familiar with the topics of psychology, and I have a better understanding of the background information as far as we might judge somebody and say, oh, well, they have mental problems, when in fact there is a critical analysis and exact description of what they have. So I was able to bring a lot of insight into the group meeting. I was very familiar with the topics that we discussed in Library 100. I feel that we did cover the true dialogue. We were not swamped with conflict. There was not too much debating for the most part. People just kind of like sat back, relaxed, kind of just adapted to the entire environment of everything that was going on around us. I feel that the program was definitely a success for the most part. I definitely feel that there was no negative aspects of the group whatsoever. The man and the woman who coordinated the group were very helpful, very much so helpful. Both of them shared experiences within their life and showed us what they did to make it better, how they got through everything that they did in life, which helped everyone else open up within the group. Everyone felt like there was open arms and you could just talk and tell everybody what you were feeling in the group, which is a very, very good thing. For the most part, majority of the people did not say too much, like I said. Both of them shared experiences in which happened. There were a few reserved voices. Most people probably felt shy, or maybe that person did not have an opinion on the topic itself. I'm not really sure. It is kind of a tough topic to talk about whenever you don't have very much background information regarding the subject. When the leader said bipolar, we were supposed to say what we felt about bipolar. What was our first instinct, judgment? What was the first thing that came to mind? Maybe that person said two-sided or crazy, which in fact that is a true description. There is more to that, though. Someone's not just bipolar. There's always something else behind the story. There are several different levels of bipolar. There's several different types of scales and several different types of levels that in which you can be if you are bipolar. Some people do not even fall under that category that people actually assume that they are. So it's a lot more to it than just what people think, what meets the eye. I felt that I played a very big role in our group. I brought lots of knowledge to the table to those who were unaware of the background information regarding mental health. At the end of the group meetings, the directors actually told me that I would be great fitted for their position because I brought so much knowledge to the group, that I had such a great grasp of everything that was going on there. So that was pretty cool, you know. It was a very safe environment. We were all students going through the same things here in Clemson. I personally shared a lot of my knowledge with the class. So, like I said, I am a sophomore, so I have taken several psychology courses. I have a pretty good grasp on the background. Some people may say someone is mental, but in fact there are several different categories in which that individual could fall under, like I said. I felt that the program is a great asset to Clemson University. It brings true stories into one room. it gives people just a full grasp of what actually could happen at a college. People don't always think about that sort of thing. They're just like, oh, that person's a little odd. Let's don't talk to her. When in fact, that person just needs a hug. Me personally, and I'm involved with Greek life, my sorority actually, once a week, we go out to the Library Bridge and we hand out balloons. We just shove them in people's faces and we're like, hey, I hope you're having a great day. Some people may not be having such a great day, but that balloon and that one little comment, though, might change that whole person's day. You never know. You never know what's going on with someone's life. Everyone always has a story going on. During the group session, we also watched a movie with a man attempting suicide. That personally struck me pretty hard. Over the summer, I lost a very dear friend of mine. People kept saying that the young man made everyone else suffer whenever he took his own life. And they may say he was selfish for what he did, but in fact, people don't know the true story. A couple of weeks before he took his life, he started telling some people that he was hearing voices and that people were coming to get him, and no one really believed him. People were just like, yeah, right. The young man was schizophrenic and no one opened their arms. No one helped him. And yet, one of my dear friends lost his life because of that. And when in fact, he could have had something to help him through everything. I also had another male friend who also took his life over at the summer toward the end. He felt that he didn't belong. He was asexual and he felt that no one accepted him into their life. There's always more to the story than what people let out. You should never judge anyone. And I would just like to say, thanks, New Student Dialogue, and also a big thanks to Clemson University for letting us attend New Student Dialogue.